Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel today. So today's video is going to be my birthday makeup for 2017. My birthday was last week and this is how I did my makeup, so I thought I would show you guys. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Starting off by priming my eyes, I'm taking the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly and just putting that all over my lids up to my brow bone. This is going to ensure that the makeup lasts all day. It's also going to prevent any wrinkles and veins to be shown. And then I'm just setting that with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and that's just going to help set it in place. The palette I went with this year is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I love it so much. It actually smells like peaches. So first I took Georgia, which is a light pink shade. It looks almost like my skin tone and did pretty much nothing, but it's a good transition color. Then I took Candied Peach, which is a little bit more bright, and it's like a peachy, obviously, color. And I just put that over top and blended it even more with the fluffy blending brush that I took the transition shade with. I love the color, and I love how these two blend out together. The Candied Peach is a little too bright, so the other one, the transition shade, kind of mutes it just a little bit, and I love the combination so much. For the all over lid color, I took Bellini. It is probably my most favorite color of this palette. It's so pretty. It's got like this duochrome finish and it's gorgeous. I just added a bit of some setting spray just to make it even more vibrant, and then I went ahead and blended with the other two fluffy blending brushes just to make sure there are no harsh lines. For liner, I'm taking the Sigma gel liner. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I just got it and it was my first time trying it, and I absolutely loved it so much. It made my wing so fierce and sharp. It could cut somebody. I'm just kidding. But it was really, really good. Then I went ahead and primed my face. I have a new favorite primer, and it's the Becca one, and I'll list it down below because I can't remember the exact name. Then I took the Estee Edit Pore Minimizing Primer, which I always need a pore primer because you know how it is with my large pores. And I decided to take a drugstore foundation today because I went a little bit heavy on the eyes. I wanted to look a little bit more natural in the face. I don't know. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte or something like that. It's matte and I absolutely love it actually. And then I took the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I love this one as well. It makes everything so bright and it's like a really great consistency. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, etc. And it just really, really brightens under the eye area, and it conceals as well pretty well, and it just complements the foundation a lot. So I decided to cream contour today, and I took the Anastasia cream contour kit, which I loved a lot. I originally went in with the Real Techniques, what's it called, buffing brush or the Expert Face brush, I can't remember which one it was, and I started carving out, you know, my cheekbones and my forehead with the lightest contour shade because I can't go too dark, and this is in like very fair or something, this contour kit. I'm just so fair, you know how it is. And then I blended it with the beauty blender, but then I went in with this brush and took one of the concealer colors just to, like, you know, highlight even more. And I decided to go in with this other brush that I had just gotten from Morphe, I think, or it might have been Sigma even, and just, you know, further define my cheekbones and also contour my nose. And then I blended everything out with the beauty blender. This was honestly one of my first times cream contouring with an actual kit, and I thought it went pretty well. I actually kind of like it a lot. But then I went over top with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, which will always be my fave, you know how it is. And I set my under eye concealer, and I set the rest of my face with my favorite powder of all time currently. You know how it is, of all time currently. Then I went over top of the contour just to set everything with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, which again is my favorite. And my NARS Eater brush, which is also my favorite. And it just helps set the cream contour. And then I went in with the RCMA No Color Powder and basically baked under my contour. I find that this helps the contour last all day. I do this on a daily basis, and when I get home after an 8 or 10 hour day, it's still in place. Like, my contour is still amazing. So I'm using these new brow products, like completely different brow routine than I have one on my channel, but like it's completely different now. So this one's from Benefit, and I can't remember what it is, but it's the pencil, and I'll have it like listed down below exactly the name of it. But I really like this pencil almost more than the Anastasia brow is. But then, you know, I have to go in with the powder to set everything because it just makes sense. Last part of my brow routine is taking this brow gel from Maybelline. For under the eyes, I took Candied Peach, which just helps balance out, you know, the eyeshadow, the complete eye look, and I just think it helps make my eyes pop a little bit. The NYX Wonder Pencil, or something like that. I think it's called the Wonder Pencil. I have such a bad memory. I can't remember names. It's horrible. But I think that's what it is. It really helps clean up your eyebrows. So I use it almost every single day, and I just love it a lot. But then I ended up taking some of the eyeshadow called Nectar and just further highlighting my brow bone. I also did my inner corner, but I did that later. But I am wiping off the bake now, and as you can see, it just makes everything nice and sharp. It also makes it last all day. Take my word for it, I promise you it works. For blush today, I'm using this one from Pixi. I don't know the name of it, but it's the new collection with Aspen Ovard, and I love it. It has a lot of shimmer though, so if you're not a fan of blushes with shimmers, then I would stay away from this one, but it's a nice color, and I just put that over top of my contour. Oh, there you go, I did my inner corner just there because I just remembered that I forgot to do that. For highlight, I took the same collection from Pixi. Don't know the name of the highlight, but I love the highlight. I actually use this on a daily basis, like a work day. I will use this highlight. It's super pretty. Love it. So highlighting my cheekbones, my nose, on top of my lips and my chin, you know the drill. And here I'm just tightening, which kind of freaks me out to look at. I don't know how people like can stand to look at this, but you know, I just had to insert that in there because it just helps the mascara like not peek through you. Like you can't see your actual eyeballs when you do this. So for mascara, I'm taking the Urban Decay Perversion mascaras, and there is a priming mascara which helps make your lashes like fuller, and it really does work. Like I believe in mascara primers now, which I used to not, but I absolutely love this combination. For lips, I am taking the Giorgio Armani Rouge Ecstasy number 202, and I bought this in Italy because, you know, I had to get something from Armani because, you know, it's Italian brand, and it's a brownish pinky nude shade, and I absolutely love it, and I think it went perfectly with the eyeshadow. And then of course you can't forget your setting spray. Absolutely been loving the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. It actually makes your makeup last all day. So that is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!